Hello students, today we are going to discuss about function arguments in chapter 7. What do you mean by arguments? Already you know, arguments are the values which are given in the function call statement, whereas parameters are the variables in the function definition. So arguments are used to call a function. So the values which are used in the function call statement is called as the arguments. And we have four types of function arguments: required arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments, and variable length arguments. We are going to discuss all these four with an example. First one is the required arguments. What do you mean by required arguments? Required arguments are the arguments passed to a function in correct positional order. Here the number of arguments in the function call should match exactly with the function definition. That means the values we'll be using in the call statement, that is called as the argument. So they are passed to a function in the correct positional order. That means we have to pass in a correct positional order. It should be in order. And the number of arguments in the function call should match exactly with the function definition. That means the number of arguments should match with the number of parameters used in the function definition. If you see the example, you can understand. Def area L comma. So for finding the area of the rectangle, we have defined one function area L comma B, print area of the rectangle L into B, return. This is also the function definition is over. Then we have the call statement, that is the main program starts from here. We have only one statement, area of 5 comma 6. So 5 and 6 are called as the arguments, whereas L and B are called as the parameters. This 5 and 6 should match with the number of parameters we are using. So we have two parameters, then we have to give two arguments, okay, and this is called as the required argument. So how many parameters we are using, that number of arguments we have to give, and it should exactly match. That means the first 5 will be assigned to the first variable L, next 6 will be assigned to variable B, okay. So it should match exactly with the number of parameters we are using. So this is, and we get the output as area of the rectangle is equal to 30. So suppose if I am writing the statement area of 5, only one value if I give means it will show the error. This is about the required arguments. That means it should be sent in the correct positional order. The first value represents the length, the second value represents the breadth. Next one is the keyword arguments. Keyword arguments will invoke the function after the parameters are recognized by the parameter names. The value of the keyword argument is matched with the parameter name. We can also put the arguments in improper order. That means not in order. So what do you mean by keyword arguments? Means in the call statement we can also use that we have to use the parameter name. So once the parameter name is used, it will be recognized by the parameter name, okay. So it should match with the parameter name. Again, same number of arguments should match with the same number of parameters, and we are using the keyword, that means the parameter name in the call statement, so it can be sent in the improper order also. So let us see the example, you can understand this definition. So here I have same program, but there is a change in the call statement. Area L is equal to B. Previous example I have written as 5 comma 6, only the values I have given, but here in this call statement I have written L is equal to 5, B is equal to 6. This is the keyword arguments. That means we are using the parameter name in the call statement. So this is recognized by the parameter name. So L is equal to 5 and B is equal to 6. So length is 5 and breadth is 6, okay. So since we are mentioning the keyword, that means the parameter name, we can change the order also. Here I have written in the correct order. First value is 5, second value is 6 I have given. Suppose we can also write as area of B is equal to 6 comma L is equal to 5. That is also possible. Since we are mentioning the parameter name as a keyword, so automatically it will be recognizing. So we can change the order, okay. So this is about the keyword argument, okay. So Next one is the default argument. The third one is the default. What do you mean by default? In Python, the default argument is an argument that takes a default value if no value is provided in the function call. So what do you mean by default argument? That means the parameter which is initialized with some value is called as the default argument. Okay. So we can also initialize the parameter with some value, that is known as the default argument. If we are using default argument, then automatically if the argument is missing in the call statement, this default value will be taken. Okay. So for example, the same program I have written L comma B is equal to 6. Okay. So the second one I am initializing with value 6 I have given, and then return area, that is the call statement I have mentioned only one value. So the second one is missing. So automatically it will be taking the second value as 6. Okay, the 5 will be assigned to L. Since the second value is missing, then it will take the second value as 6. So 5 into 6. So we'll be getting the answer as 30. Suppose if I am using the call statement as area of 5 comma 10, two values I am giving. Okay, in that case 5 will be assigned to L and 10 will be assigned to B. If we are specifying the argument value in the call statement, then it won't consider the default argument. It will take only the argument in the call statement. So 10 will be assigned to B and you will be getting the answer as 50. Okay. So if the argument is missing only, it will take the default argument. If the arguments are present in the call statement, it will consider only those arguments. Okay. Next case is variable length arguments. What do you mean by variable length arguments? So variable length arguments can be used to pass more arguments. Suppose I want to pass more number of arguments, then I can make use of variable length arguments. These are not specified in the function definition. Suppose 5 values I want to send means they are not mentioned as 5 variables in the function definition. Instead, we can go for asterisk. So an asterisk is used to define such arguments, and print is an example for variable length arguments. So if you see the syntax, you can understand. So def function name, and here we have to mention the parameters by separated by commas. In the previous examples we have seen like that, but here they have mentioned by using asterisk in front of one variable. Okay, that means this asterisk says it takes multiple number of arguments, so it can take more than one arguments. Okay, so if we see the example, we can understand. Def print numbers asterisk NOS for n in numbers and print of n return. Okay, and here coming to the main program, we have 4 set of statements. Printing 2 values. Okay, so printing 2 values will be printed. Next, print, this is the call statement, print numbers 1 comma 2. How many values are given? Only 2 values. So here the NOS takes 2 values. So 1 and 2 will be assigned to NOS, and using the for loop we are printing that value. So 1 and 2 will be printed. Next, printing 3 values, so that will be printed. And again you have one more call statement, print numbers of 10 comma 20 comma 30. This time it takes 3 values. Okay, so these 3 values will be put into numbers, and using the for loop we are printing. So we'll be getting the answer output as 10, 20, 30. So in case of variable length arguments, the arguments are not fixed. That means we can use only one parameter name and we can specify asterisk in front. It says that it can accept multiple number of arguments, many number of arguments it can accept. So I can, using the call statement, I can send as many arguments as I need. Okay, so here I have mentioned only 2 arguments, and in the second call statement I have mentioned 3 arguments. So it's not fixed one. As many arguments you want, you can send it. This is about the variable length. It's not fixed, so it's a variable length argument. So 4 things we discussed. The first one is the position required arguments. Required arguments, it should be sent in the correct positional order. Next one is the keyword argument. It can be sent in improper, not in a proper order. That means the position can be changed because we are using the parameter name. The third one is a variable length argument, default argument. What default argument means, we can initialize the value for the parameter that is called as the default argument. And fourth one is the variable length argument. Variable length argument will accept multiple number of arguments and we have to use asterisks. Okay. So we'll see the example that the execution of that exact examples. So def area L comma B, print area of the rectangle, L asterisk B, return area of 5 comma. This is above the first example, that is the positional arguments. Two parameters are there and we are given two values. So we'll run and see. Area of the rectangle is equal to 30. So we are getting the answer. Area of the rectangle is 30. Now we'll same example, we'll write the next one, that is keyword arguments. So L is equal to, I am going to change the position. Okay, so B is equal to 5, breadth is I am mentioning as 5 and L is equal to 6. Okay, so breadth value is 5, L values I am not sending in the same order, I am changing the order, but we have to mention the keyword. That means the parameter name should be mentioned here. So area of the rectangle is equal to 30. So this is about the keyword arguments. Okay. So in the same example, so instead of L and B, I am writing one more. So next example, I am using two variables, name and age. Okay. So name, print age, return. So this is the main program. That is the call statement. Raju. The first value I am giving as Raju, comma, age is equal to, so for example, I can write like this. Name is equal to Raju, comma, age is equal to 25. So this is the example for keyword arguments. One is age is integer. The first one, name, is the string. Okay. So now we will execute. So name Raju, age as 25. Okay. So in the same example, so this is about the keyword arguments. That means we are using the parameter. Both the keywords I have used here. Suppose Raju. First one I am giving name. The second one, for the first one I am not mentioning the keyword. The second one I am mentioning the variable name. That means the keyword I am using. Now let us execute this example. So we are getting the output for this also. Suppose I am writing, for the first one I am assigning the value. That means the keyword I am using. For the second one I am not using the keyword. Directly the value, the argument I am mentioning. Now let us see. So it is showing error. Okay. So when we are using both keyword and positional arguments, means that is, if you are using keyword arguments, we have to mention the keyword for all the arguments. Otherwise, this case is not allowed, but we can write, we can use the keyword from right to left. Okay. So the last value you can use the keyword. The first one we can give the positional argument. This is also possible. If you write like this, you will get the output. So both are mixed. See, you are getting the output. Okay. Next one is the variable length arguments. I have already typed this program. Print numbers, asterisk numbers. So asterisk, if you are using asterisk, means it represents the variable length arguments. That means it can accept more number of arguments. Okay. So for n in n numbers, print of n, return. And here the main program starts from here. Printing two values and print number. There is two call statement I have used. Print numbers 1, 2 10, 20, 30. The first call statement we are sending two values, two arguments, or we are using, and in the second call statement we have sent three values. Okay, now let us execute this program. So printing two values 1 and 2, printing three values 10, 20, 30. Okay. So you have written 10 values in the call statement. Okay. So now let us execute this program. So all the 10 values have been printed. Okay. So this is about the variable length arguments. One more thing we want to discuss, that is the default arguments. Same program, that is finding the area. We are writing, so L comma B. So L comma B is equal to, I am giving here some 10. Next second value I am writing as a default argument. Okay, so B I am initializing with value as 10. Now print area of the area is equal to comma L asterisk B. Done. Now we have to write the call statement. So call statement area of, so three things we are going to discuss. Okay, the first one I am giving both the values, area of 2 comma 5. So both length and breadth I am giving. Next one, area of only one value I am giving. Okay, the second one I am not giving. Third statement I am giving. Okay, sorry. Okay, let us see what happens. Afterwards we'll type. Now we will execute this program. So two call statement I have mentioned. First one with the two values, second one with only one value. Since first one two values I am mentioning, it won't take this default argument. It will consider only this arguments we are passing in the call statement. So 2 into 5 we have to get the answer as 10. The second one I am sending only one value. So since the second value is missing, it will take the default argument, that is 10. So 2 into 10, 20 you will be getting. Okay. So now let us see the example. So area 10, second one area 20. Okay, see the first statement area 2 comma 5, so we are getting 10. Second one only 2 I have sent, the second argument is missing, so to take the default argument, so 2 into 10, 20 will be the answer. Second writing area empty parenthesis without sending any value. Let us see. So it's showing for the first two were executed. The third statement I have given the call statement as area without any argument. So area missing one required position argument. Okay. So because we have only two values we have to give, but we are not passing any value. Only one default argument is given. So it will be showing error. Suppose if I want to use like that, means then we have to initialize the value here. So L is equal to 2. If I am writing like this, then automatically you will be getting the answer. Let us execute this program. So 10, 20, 20. So for the third one, we are using. So for the third one, there is no arguments passed in the call statement. So it will take the default argument present here. So 2 into 10, 20 will be the answer.